Rugby. Rugby. New Zealand's national sport. Tough, uncompromising, and played by some seriously hard buggers. Rugby is a game where emotion is rarely seen and there is no room for softness or show ponies. For example, this is how a real rugby player scores a try.
Bunny! That's only 10 metres out. Going. A brilliant try for Sid Going.
Hey, hey, teach me how to do it, hey. They be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Cause all the girls love me, hey. All I need is a beat that's super bumpin'. And for you to back it up and dump it, get it. Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from Morningside. He go by Bubba and he hit that dance like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I D-town boogie. I show my moves on to everybody tryna do me. I lead the functions and all the ladies tryna screw me. Now you just do you, and I'ma do it all day. Dudes love to hate, so they try to shoot me. Females be stuck to me, I think they try to glue me. I make the party shine bright when it started gloomy. This beat was bubble gum, so I had to chew it.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Oh. So maybe things have changed. Are rugby players today less tough, less masculine, or is rugby just a sign that the times have changed? We went to find out. Green, Waikato player from 1990 to 1993, 14 games for Waikato. How are you, Matthew?
Excellent, thank you.
Right, so we're here with Rohan Duploy, who played in the 2012 Waikato squad. Played about 7 games, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Well, usually when he was knocked out or unconscious, they got him off the ground straight away.
Yep.
But the only thing that was in place at that stage was a 2-week stand down.
The procedures would have been the team doctor or team physio will probably head over to wherever you are on the field and then just assess you, and you'll have a concussion test off the field, and then they'll probably determine how long you'll be out for, which is probably between 2 to 4 weeks nowadays.
There was no team plan around fighting. It just pressure build. Something had to give, and usually ended up with a little bit of a scuffle.
Yep.
It was a shake of the hand after the game, but what happened on the field stayed on the field pretty much.
I definitely think it's not part of the game nowadays because of all the new technology and TMO decisions they set in play. So referees can determine or refer back to any instance on the field of where there was any foul play. So I definitely don't think it's that big nowadays.
No recovery routine at all. There wasn't even a warm down.
No warm down?
It was straight into the showers. Liquid refreshments were to rehydrate, but nothing, no electrolytes. It was usually the amber liquid, sponsor's product, and that was pretty much
we'll get back in the changing room, we'll head back inside after our game, and we'll have our physios who'll get up and just read out procedure for the rest of the night, what sort of food we're having, how much we're allowed, and then we also have a hot cold session, which is you pretty much in a hot spa and a cold spa, ice cold, and it's just a minute each in each one, and just rotate, just do that 3 times, and then the physio will also just say something, and whoever's injured just need to go see them, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Good sleep as well is very important for us in season.
certainly not as stringent as it is now. There was always beers after training, there was always beers after a game, but it wasn't a culture of drinking, it was just they were there. It was just a form of relax and another part of the game.
Nowadays I think it's frowned upon, to be honest. Whereas back in the day, beers were a big thing after the game. Now it's definitely not the coach's favourite thing for the players to do, especially because sometimes you get a two week turnaround, so you've got 2 games in a week. So yeah, it's definitely no good for any alcohol.
The higher the pace, the bigger the collision. So it's definitely a lot bigger now. The fitness of the guys is 10, 15, 20 times more than what we were. The speed and I guess the muscle bulk that they've got now just makes the collision so much more greater.
I think it's definitely added a bit of physicality in the game now. Each player on the field is trained for his position specifically. So locks would be bigger, and as an example. So I definitely think they're bigger now, and everyone gets bigger in the gym, and adds to a more physical game at the end.
The worst injury I got was a broken ankle.
Broken ankle, and you obviously couldn't continue
I
playing.
walked off.
You walked off?
but that was it, yeah.
So you had to walk off with a broken ankle. Have you ever heard about Buck Shelf and his sort of tough things, the way he played the game? If you ever had your scrotum ripped open, would you go off and sew it up and go back on, or would you just stay off that one?
I'd probably hide somewhere. No, I couldn't see going back on after that.
Worst injury I've suffered during a game would have been when I was 16. I concussed. I got a concussion, really bad one. I ran down the sideline, threw the ball back inside, and just got absolutely nailed by the fullback. So I knocked my head out, and I was unconscious for 5 minutes. The ambulance person told me. So I was out for 6 weeks. So usually it's only around 3 weeks. So I was out for quite a while.
You've heard of Buck Shelford, and he obviously got his scrotum ripped open and got it stitched up and played on. If that happened to you, do you think you'd still play on?
To be honest with you, mate, definitely not. Not if that's the case. No, I'll look down and just point to the side and say, it's me for the day. So
Ain't gonna happen.
Not going to happen, why not? They're light boots, they're good, they're easy to run with.
The ground's pretty soft, the sprigs are pretty short, so oh no, the colour's not my colour.
Not your colour. Alright.
Now, old school, black boots would do me nicely.
So finally, I've got a pair of boots here for you. Do you think these would be some sort of boots you'd wear during a game?
these ones right here, probably I would, yes. Nowadays that's the thing. Get a bit of fluoro colours in your boots. So yes, I probably would, bro.
So there you have it. There has been some changes between then and now. The general stereotype of players in the 80s, such as Buck Shelford, was that of the hard man, beer-drinking rugby legend who wore his heart on his sleeve. Now the new breed is coming in, bringing a different dimension to the game and subsequently changing the stereotype to muscular physical specimens such as Sonny Bill Williams, who take the extra publicity in their stride. And it seems as though players today have less of a warrior mentality and more that of an entertainer.